What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Hellenica. Yay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. It's glorious. And I am looking forward to more stuff. There's an indignant, there's an M in there somewhere. There's an indignant man, there is Castor, and there is a priestess. Let's talk to Castor. I almost wish I hadn't seen Corinth like this, so that the beautiful city of my childhood could still live on in my imagination. Okay, well, let's talk to the priestess. Ooh, wait, there's a statue of Aphrodite, but she has no arms. It always felt like this temple would have made a worthy sanctuary for Aphrodite herself. It's hard believing something so beautiful and perfect could succumb to a flood. Alright, the priestess, welcome to Corinth. It's a shame you could not see our city in happier times when it flourished as a trade port connecting both sides of the Mediterranean. Yet even though our hubris brought Poseidon's divine wrath down upon us, Aphrodite saw fit to preserve us. By the way, she's the goddess of love and stuff. I don't know if I've clicked on this. The Greek goddess of love and beauty. She is also the patron goddess of Corinth. Who knew? Those who sought sanctuary in her temple were spared from the tempest and the flood. So, to this day, we honor her grace and work to preserve her temple even in the midst of the rising sea and never-ending storms. Cool. And an indignant man, but we're going to finish talking to the priestess. Castor, is that you? Priestess, it's been a long time. I'm sorry I haven't visited, but, you know. No need to apologize, child. I don't begrudge anyone for starting a new life elsewhere. Plus, you still had your parents to look after. So tell me, are you a famous boxer now? No, I quit. After Pollux disappeared, it just wasn't the same. I think Pollux might be alive, priestess. Have you heard anything about him? Sorry, Castor, but the last time I saw him, he was going to the beach just an hour before the flood came. There's no way he could have. I'm so sorry. Well, you shouldn't dwell on the past, Castor. You're almost grown, and soon it'll be time to find a nice girl and start a family. In fact, your companion in bearskins looks cute. Oh, you mean Diona? I don't think she's too good with human boys. See what I mean? That's not how you woo members of this species. But you never found Pollux's body, so you can't be sure. There's a chance he made it to safety somehow. And that's why the man in Acropolis was confused when he... Castor... if you need to know for sure, then you must ask the gods. Their servant, the Oracle at Delphi, could tell you your brother's fate with certainty. Just, please, don't get your hopes up too much. Diona, that's it, the Oracle. Heroes always go to the Oracle when they need help getting started on their quests. Wait, now you want to go see the Oracle? We could have just gone there from Athens, but you wanted to come to Corinth. Yep, and now I think we should head to the Oracle. New path unlocked. Sweet. Did you have questions about anything in Corinth? I'm kidding. There's some broken supplies over here. We've recently been troubled by bandits raiding our meager holdings. I had no idea things were so bad here. I know some people in Athens who would be willing to help you. I'll send word to them. Oh, Castor, you're a gift from Aphrodite herself. We were beginning to lose hope. Thank you so much. After abandoning the city for 5 years, it's the least I could do. Sweet. Statue, even in the midst of the blah, 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 blah. Oh, divine fury, Aphrodite watched over us. The faithful who rushed to her temple were spared, even as their neighbors were swept to anonymous graves in the sea. Cool. And while years of storms have taken their toll on the temple, when I see how beautifully the light reflects off the flooded floor, I know Aphrodite is still with us. Cool. Is there more to say here? Even in the midst of the divine... Yeah, you said all that. Okay, so that's a thing. Any other secret, hidden, super cool stuff? Oh, there's a storm. After the tragedy, storms have been frequent. But even as the winds and rains batter our town, our faith remains strong. Aphrodite still provides a sanctuary in her temple, just as she did when the first tempest struck. I know it was a priestess. I know that was a bit more of a manly voice than maybe a priestess should have, but I rolled with it. I went with it. I owned it. All right, back to the, what did I call it? An indignant man? The indignant man. Hi there. So, this is Corinth. I said, hello. What can you tell me about the city? What? Have you come to gawk at the corpse of the once proud Corinth? Well, despite whatever the Athenian playwrights would have you believe, this wasn't the reckoning of a wicked people, but the tantrum of Poseidon. No doubt you've been told the downfall of Corinth is a warning of the costs of hubris. But look around you at the flooded buildings. Look at the houses and the markets. What kind of blockhead idiot would think all the people who lived here deserve to be drowned because of some loudmouth boast? Look, I understand Poseidon can be a jerk sometimes, but he rules the sea, and Corinth is on a coast. Nothing good will come of blaspheming him. Come on, Nephili. Put yourself in his position. Don't you think you would feel angry too? If you're going to gape at our ruined city, you might as well know the truth about it, so ask away. I'm asking, but you're just telling me the same thing over and over again. Guy, come on, man. Gosh. Or what was it? Boy howdy. No, boy howdy doesn't really fit. Sorry guys, I'm amped up today. I'm really excited to get back into the game, but I've had I don't know if I have a swollen tonsil or something's going on with my throat, and it's causing me a little bit of problem talking every now and then. So I move my head or neck a certain way and it hurts. It's not a sore throat. It's like there's something just, it's almost like a muscle soreness in my throat. It's weird. It's really strange. So I apologize if I fumble over things more than normal. It's probably fine. Corinthian Channel. The tragedy wasn't Corinth's alone. The destruction of our channel robbed traders from Corcyra to Rhodes of their safest trade routes. That's nothing to do with my throat, by the way. Now they're forced to sail around the entire south of Greece, braving treacherous storms and pirates along the way. And without Corinth to balance Athens' power, the Athenian trade alliance quickly transformed into a tight-fisted empire. All of this destruction because of one man's boast? How is that justice? How indeed. Well, what was the boast that caused this? A priestess that doesn't know the tale of the hubris of Corinth? Did you daydream through all your lessons? Only the ones that weren't about theomechanic. Yeah. Well, you won't hear it from me. Talk to our full priestess of Aphrodite if you're curious about that preachy tripe. Goodbye. Did you have questions about anything in Corinth? Well, it didn't work. In times past, the narrow isthmus of Corinth was all that blocked a direct trade route between east and west. Yet to a ship and its crew, those 4 miles might as well have been 400. And while Corinth had made its efforts at excavating the channel in the past, it was not until the gods blessed us with the age of steam that we had sufficient tools for the task. When we completed the channel, our city flourished as never before. Traders from Syracuse to the Black Sea would gladly pay our tolls to avoid the journey around southern Greece. And though the Athenians grew jealous of our prosperity, the charms of Aphrodite coupled with our growing trade gave us enough strength to resist their imperial ambitions. If the channel made it so even Athens couldn't threaten Corinth, you guys must have been nearly untouchable. What happened? Back then, many thought as you do. It was not an external threat that doomed our city, but rather our own hubris. Corinth used its wealth to build the grandest steamboat in the world and arrogantly named it Thalassanax, the Sea King. Okay. Thalassanax, the grandest steamboat ever manufactured. It was built by Corinth in 430 BCE, 10 years ago, during the height of the Corinthian power. And the boast that it was unsinkable brought Poseidon's wrath down on Corinth. Well, that's not good. Yet the boast of the ship's name was nothing compared to our next blasphemy. On the ship's return from its maiden voyage to Carthage, the captain, full of wine, proclaimed that Poseidon himself could not sink this ship. The capital city of a foreign empire that controls trade in most of the western Mediterranean Sea. He didn't! No city since doomed Atlantis had witnessed such a reckoning as Corinth did. Lightning tore the sky, and waves the size of mountains hammered our city. Our channel and all the luxuries and wealth it had brought us were reduced to a swamp of flooded wreckage. And all because one dumb captain was bragging about his ship? That's awful. It truly is not a good thing. Do you have questions during our festival? What? During our festivals, something? One sec. During our festivals, the city would swell like the ocean tide, overflowing with pilgrims and visitors from throughout Greece. If you're going to Gape... Okay, so we've pretty much soaked everything we could out of this city, it seems. With the rest of Corinth's devastation, that's the work of human bullies. Bandits have become more frequent as the civil war has engulfed Sparta to the southwest. And no doubt the gods are too busy punishing boastful drunks to send our city any aid against them. How can bandits be operating so near Sparta, even though rebel Spartans would never tolerate open banditry in their territory? Perhaps we should follow the bandits. You're right. As heroines, we can't let villains prey on the innocent like that. We'll find them and... They are also working with the Persians like the bandits we encountered earlier. We might be able to learn what Persia is planning. By Artemis! I hope it's not an invasion. Alright, so we have two paths that have unlocked from the shenanigans of this place. Is there anything else? Shattering a tragedy, everything inside is slimy and green from the algae on the temple's floor. Oh, this is more stuff. That must be terrible for the Theomechanic in there. Girl, if we could manage a functioning steam engine here, I think we'd have better use for it than putting on a show for the gods. I always felt like this temple would have made a worthy sanctuary. I'm sorry guys, I skipped over. I figured it was the same stuff that we've already read, but apparently that wasn't the case. So I should never just skip over stuff. Like that, the statues stay there for a very long period of time, so I assumed that, you know, at least this disappeared and then it came back. Alright, so just going to continue to... Oh, the storm again. After the tragedy, storms have been frequent, but even the winds and rains batter our town. Our faith remains strong. Aphrodite still provides a sanctuary in her temple, just as she did when the first tempest struck. Okay. If you're going to gape at a ruined city, and the priestess, did you have any questions? Okay, I think for realsies this time, we are tapped out, unless Castor has anything else to say. I almost wish he hadn't seen it. Okay. Well, I'm going to say that we've gathered everything we could out of this place, and let's go on to our next mission. Alright, we have two options. Definitely has a point. The gods often speak through the oracle at Delphi. She could help me understand Artemis' vision. Or we can go and chase the bandits to Sparta and see if we can learn how they're getting Persian silvers. That sounds like more fun, but I think we're going to go with the oracle. Castor, we're headed to the oracle at Delphi. You're welcome to travel with us if you want to ask about your brother. Yeah, that'd be good. Just, well, give me a moment. Can nothing change my home's fate? All these years of storms and Poseidon still isn't satisfied? You have to wonder what he wants. I don't know the answer, but there's someone in Delphi who might. Alright, hey, it looks like we're going to get into another fight, ladies and gentlemen. By Apollo! It looks like the bandits are attacking the temple. I got nothing, guys. Another dance with Ares. Who would have guessed I'd have such excitement traveling with women? Are we going to sit here talking, or are we going to do something? Run like the wind, Binky! Begone, Sisyphus! We know your intentions, and you'll get no further than this door. Ha! You think a door will stop me? Or did you forget to foresee that? Lord Sisyphus! Sir, a party just crossed the bridge. I think it's them. The Arctos? Here already? Well, no matter, the Oracle isn't going anywhere. She can die once we're done with the Arctos. It's time to do battle. Defeat Sisyphus and his minions. Damage 2 enemies with bounce attacks. And butter your bread before toasting it. What? That would just ruin the whole concept. No, it's fine. Alright, we have skills here that we can apparently... Oh, we have a skill point that we can use. Sweet! We have Bear Dozer, and we have Artemis' something another. We have Nephili with her depressurization, and we have Shield Bash McGee with Shield Bashitude. Do we have a fourth person? I feel like we do. Alright, what do you have for us, sir? Tribute to... Alright, so we have Shield Bash. Tribute to Ares at the end of the player turn. Brasidas summons a tribute to Ares for each newly defeated enemy. Allies attacking from tribute spaces gain a bonus to their damage. Interesting. Allows them to regain health at the end of each turn. That seems useful too. Let's get that one. That sounds good. I like that. Let's equip it as well. Okay, so at the end of each turn he will heal up a little tiny bit. That's fine. That works. Let's do it. Alright, it's time to do battle. I was probably saving the point for something, but it's actually been a while since I played, which has made me horribly depressed, by the way, folks. Not like I'm going to murder somebody type depressed, but I want to do stuff. I wanted to play this for quite a while, and I've just been swamped with so many other things. So it's good to be back and doing stuff again. Alright, so we have a couple of archers. We have a bunch of weird statues. I think that's fine. How far can we move? Oh, we can't move one step further. Oh, you know what? I think that might work. What if I move here and I maul this? Oh, that's gonna work amazing. Did it say I had to kill 2 with, hold on. Damage 2 enemies with bounce attack. Alright, that's fine then. That's probably gonna hurt a little bit, I would assume. Oh. That's right, I need to keep you there. Well, I could go on either side. I guess this side's fine. Looks like I can do either side. Yeah. I'd say that's fine. We can probably manage that. Let's move over here, and what do we have? We have a shield bash, which pushes them back, or we can strike them. But we could strike them from further back, too. So if we struck from, say, here... could spear that guy right in his face. Probably wouldn't be very fun for him. But that's okay. Doesn't always have to be fun. I don't think we can do too much right now. Well, I guess we'll come over here and we'll defend ourselves. And we have our steam-powered crazy gal who's going to use her steam shot to shoot him and make him cry openly. Alright, let's end the turn. Let's see how this all plays out. Hopefully the way I think it will. Alright, bam, bam, bam. Oh, whoa, whoa! I didn't check how much damage that was going to do. Ooh, overkill attack up. For both. Okay, not really exactly what I had in mind, but, you know, that's cool. Oh, that whole thing moved, huh? It's a bit strange, but probably fine. He threw the arrow up into the air at me. That was weird. At least that one looked like it flew at me. It's still kind of funny. I mean, I'm fine with it. Alright, let's go ahead and punch you. Should be fine. Let's go ahead and take a shot at you as well. Should also be fine. Especially considering you're flanking. I guess you're just gonna defend. Then you get to knock him off the top of this place, which is gonna be glorious, by the way. Super dead, and victory will be ours for that battle, at least. We'll have to throw some heals soon. Castor! Bam! Get punched. And boom. Dead! Yep. Not very much alive anymore. Alright, so they should be coming out to play with us, I would assume. Sisyphus can't quite reach yet, and neither can they. I feel as though... perhaps it would be wise for me to move here. I can't shoot anyone, so we'll just, I guess, defend ourselves. Probably defend ourselves as well. I sort of want to go and attack these guys, but at the same time I feel like now is not the play. We'll reform up. I know she's about to go into human form, which is going to make her a little bit weaker. So we're going to come over here and do this. What is this? Yeah, we'll figure it out soon. Alright, let's end the turn. We're going to move away from them. They should be able to close with us almost or completely. Alright, our defense is all up. He healed again. And there is the spinny ability. Yes, they did close with us here. The backstab, not great. Piercing, eh. Oh. I don't know what he just did, but it didn't look good at all. Okay, so she is down to human form, which is probably not the greatest thing ever. Okay, I'm going to use the spinning fist, which looks like it does something. Sure, we'll do that. Artemis' blessing. I suppose we can move first, right? Probably be a good idea to maybe move over here, maybe, and then use Artemis' blessing. Sure. You can probably... Oh, you were in a bad way, buddy. You are in a bad way. Like, we can't get you back up there. That's not great. Oh, man. Yeah, you're kind of not in a good spot, man. Maybe you can climb up this way. Wow. Talk about unlucky. And then she's got to take a shot somehow as well. Sisyphus is probably pretty darn healthy. These guys don't seem to have too much in the way of HP. If she had a high ground advantage, maybe. Alright, well, we'll take the shot here. Oh boy. Alright, so Caster's going to move first. He's going to do a spinny attack. It might even be enough. It was not. The heal's going to come out. He's as healed as he can be. The defense is up. And the kill below. He healed some more. And hopefully he can get back up on the whole deal there. Sisyphus is going to do something awful to us, I imagine. Oh, the backstab. Okay. Ooh, that wasn't good. Okay, well, can we move? We cannot move. We are completely stuck here. However, if we shield bash him, that doesn't seem like a good idea. So let's just stab him in the face, I guess. I don't know if that she... No, she can't attack from that far away. Maybe if she moves here and attacks, she can take him out. Still leaves Sisyphus needing to do things and not die. We'll heal up Nephili, and I suppose... Ground Slam, deliver, costs 1 combo point, spends all. Spinning Fist. Let's do another Spinning Fist. Hopefully Caster can survive it. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, the stab. The shot will kill for sure. Okay, and the heal. And the Spinny Fist, which did, like, nothing. It's fine. He's stuck. He's thoroughly stuck, and that's not great. Okay, that was painful and unsatisfying to be sure. I guess he's going to have to try to move somehow, somewhere, some way. I don't know how to get him back up there. So I guess we're just going to move down with him. Just going to move down with him, and that's going to be that. Okay, she can definitely take a shot at him. We can ground slam for how far away? Just like right immediately, huh? Okay, sure. We'll do that, and then I guess we'll come over here and we'll maul you that way. Seems maybe like that's a legit move. Alright, let's see if it all works. You know, hindsight being what it is, I should have changed this. I could have knocked him off the cliff and killed him immediately. That was a dumb move on my part. Bad Bumpy is bad, folks. Bad Bumpy is bad sometimes. Wasn't as impressive as I was expecting it to be. It also wasn't as awful as I was expecting it to be. Yeah, we can move you later. Alright, let's see. What if we maul you down that way? And then we come over here, or over here even. We stab you. Wait. Can he not? Can he knock us off of our spot right now? I don't know. And then she can actually move here and probably still take a shot on him from very far above and do some damage. I mean, this is gonna work, but at what weird and twisty cost, I guess, is the question. Oh, I want you to come down here. I don't want you to not come down here, buddy. Come on now. Come on, Castor. Alright, the punch. Knock him all the way down there. Bunch of fall damage. Some piercing damage. Some more piercing damage. Or physical, okay. I don't think he's got the strength to actually kill our boy here. Who is healed all the way back up to full, by the way. So I'm more concerned with him, like, getting knocked off of the world than actually dying, so... Yeah, I believe Nephili's got this on lockdown. But, just in case she doesn't, we're done. Boom! Oh, not quite. And here comes a stab into the face, and the victory. Bah! We'll meet again, girl. Will we? Will we, Sisyphus? He dropped a rock or something there. It's odd. Victory! Finish Sisyphus with bounce damage. Couldn't do it. Probably. I couldn't have done it safely, we'll say. Though, we still did pretty good. We still did okay. We'll continue. Well, that was unexpected. What were those bandits doing here? And how did they know we were coming? Save the questions for the Oracle. Come on. Fair enough. So, you're the ones the gods sent to dispatch those ruffians. Now I know why the Oracle said we had nothing to fear. I'll tell her you've arrived. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this particular episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will try to be a bit more forthcoming with episodes of this. Again, this is so far my favorite game of 2017. There's been re-releases of stuff like Disgaea and stuff like that. I don't count that as a technical 2017 game. So, it's not in the running. Like, this is a new game, you know. You get the idea. Anyway, still, one of my favorites. Enjoying it. I do enjoy the story. I know a lot of people want to see more action and more stuff. They don't care so much about the story. But I think it kind of wraps it all up nicely. There's a lot of story, a lot of, like, moving forward with the narrative. And then we get to do one battle, and then that's an episode. Maybe you want some more combat, you don't care so much about the story. Maybe this isn't exactly, you know, everything you hoped it could be. But I imagine if you don't care about the story, you can see through it once and then skip it, because it does have options where you can skip it. And you can just go and play through the missions. So I'd say the first time through, maybe listen to the story, see what's going on. And then if you don't care about the story, just skip all the storyline and go and beat stuff to death. That's totally fine. And you can also go back and replay all the battles anyway if you want to get those 3 stars. Or the 3 different experience chunks. So, that's my spiel, that's my episode, and I will see you guys next time with more Hellenica. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.